Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the auditorium. Can you believe it? We have a song not from Final Fantasy XIV. It is Final Fantasy XIII. My first time reacting to any Final Fantasy song that's not 14. So that's exciting in its own right. Apparently, this is a Patreon request from Shadow Pulse Forge. Thank you. And they say that this is a different composer. And instead of looking it up, I'd rather just have you tell me who it was. So I guess it's not Soken. Either way, this is Saber's Edge. It's a boss battle. First time hearing Final Fantasy XIII. Does it live up to 14? Is it better than 14? I don't want to start a commotion in the comments. I'm just kidding. Saber's Edge. It's a shorter one, but maybe short means sweet. Yes, it does. It does have a little bit of a different feel than 14. Dreamy. I love drum beats like this. They almost go synonymous with boss battles. Have you noticed that? Don't tell me it's ending. It's ending. No. Oh, that piano's... Wow. Yeah, short but sweet. Thank you to Shadow Pulse Forge for the Patreon request on that. You know, I've been listening to so much Final Fantasy XIV that I can actually distinguish the difference between the composers, which is kind of odd. I didn't think it'd be like that much of a difference, but I can hear it. The highlight, obviously for me, was the piano. It was going kind of wild. It was doing some stuff that was like out of key, and it sounded kind of jarring, and that's what made it sound so like chaotic. There was this one time it reminded me of, I can't think of a single song, I'm blanking out, but there's a band called Dream Theater, a very progressive like metal band. And their keyboardist, in particular, not the band, but the keyboardist, Jordan Rudess, I feel like has so many songs like this. I wish I can give you an example, but if you just search Jordan Rudess, you'll probably be happy with what you come up with. He is a expert on the keys. Now, here's my question regarding Final Fantasy 13. Now, maybe I just haven't found the community yet, or is there a reason 13 is less popular than 14? Like I said, I've only had maybe 2 requests for 13, this being one of them. So I'm just kind of curious. What's is it? You know, from what I've heard, I read a lot of the comments, and from what I've heard, 14 was like trash, and then it became something else, and then it became great. So is there a similar story with 13? Is it just not as, or is it just the older one and no one really talks about it anymore? I'm just genuinely curious. I ask a lot of questions, and instead of looking stuff up, I'd rather hear directly from you guys, the source, who is the fandom. So I'm just curious why not as much love for 13. I liked it. I loved it. That's, like I said, I love those marching beats that almost are always in a boss battle songs. It keeps the energy going, but the piano was fantastic in the song. Fantastic, because they were going out of key and because they were doing something different and chaotic sounding. And since I didn't have visuals, I was kind of imagining like sort of like a chaotic atmosphere, maybe hellish. But it's kind of weird. I kind of like can picture like hellish and then kind of blue. Maybe it's just because I'm looking into my background and seeping into my. But it just felt like hell and like blue flames or something, just because of the piano alone. If I'm wrong, let me know. If I'm right, let me know. Thank you again, Shadow Pulse Forge. I see you in the comments, and thank you so much for the request. If you would like to get your request, you can do the exact same thing they did by hitting me up on Patreon. It is not necessary. It is just a guaranteed way for me to check out your song. Although the waitlist is getting kind of big because it's kind of blowing up, just kind of bear with me. I'll get to it. I promise. Have a great day, everyone. Take it easy. Peace.